Yanko baby, Odate GHTV channel now Abahasuno. Watch everything that you see here. Like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Or subscribe so I bell no on. So I click it so. So maybe anytime he puts a content here, we'll be on the first on your machine. My name is Zion Felix, a blogger, TV, radio personality. Odate GHTV. Keep it locked here.
Hi guys, welcome back to Odate GHTV, and I'm here. We are here at the Ghana Actors and Entertainers Award, and I'm here with a very high-profile personality by name Gifty. Gifty, welcome to Odate GHTV.
Thank you very much. It's an honor. Finally, I get to be on Odate.
Congratulations on your award.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, how do you feel now?
Mixed feeling. I've had a busy day today. I had 4 recordings and then I had to come here. I knew of the honorary citation that they were going to give me, but of course I knew about the influential women category. Tough. I asked people if you are my friend on Instagram, so you know I campaigned for it, and for me to win, very, very humbling. It's mixed feeling for me. Every time I win an award or I get honored, it's a way for me to sit back and ask myself, what next? For me, it's an honor and a recognition that, well, you've done well so far. Do I stay here or I have to move on? So what is next? It's a challenge. It's a responsibility. It's a charge to keep I have. So it's very exciting. It's very humbling, for me to receive 2 awards one night. It can only be God.
Congratulations once again, and I like the fact that you are a personality who campaigns for reading of books.
Yeah.
I've been following you for a while, and I realized that you've written a couple of books, and the latest of the books you've written is The Gift of Me. I would like to know what inspired that book.
What actually inspired me is the fact that for me, education is everything. From my background, I am here because of education, really, because I was born with nothing in my mouth, kind of thing. But I grew up loving books, reading books, staying in school. And for me, storybooks and other books aside textbooks are what actually exposed my mind and really charged me or forced me to dream and dream big. My book, A Bit of Me, was inspired by some of the things that I've been through and the fact that sometimes people just don't understand you. And some of us with a platform, over 23 years of exposure of being on a platform and speaking, sometimes people say, oh, it's okay with you. You don't know what I'm going through. But it's my way of letting people know the true me, a side of me that they think they know but they don't know. So I've used my examples and the things I've been through, what I've learned through it, to let them know that it's okay. One step at a time, one day it will be okay. So that's why, it's conversational. It's not your normal book kind of thing. Short pieces, motivational, so within a week you can finish. So I'm not surprised that in less than a week, it became #1 on Amazon, survival category, survival biographies category. I'm not surprised because I still have friends in the US, UK who tell me that their white friends, professors, lecturers, buy the book and give it to them as a gift. I just thank God for that. So everything you go through in life, don't think that it's for waste. There's something you can learn from it. There's something you can use it from. So one of the things, I keep writing on my Instagram page is that let your pain be your power. Let your pain be your power. One day, this thing you're going through, this challenge, this, shortcoming will be what will propel you to a higher, level.
That's very, very motivational. And I've realized something that, the youth of today and children of today are not fond of reading because of the dawn of social media, the internet, and what have you. And I know, as I said, I know you're campaigning towards people or children and even the youth reading. Aside that campaign, what else are you doing?
Well, the campaign I do, I collect books as well to give to children, especially in the rural communities. I organize reading clinics for them. I try to personally encourage, organize competitions for them in my husband's kingdom, the Little Republic of Idumasa, every 6 weeks. That's the Friday before Dakwesi Dai. we organize a debate for the junior high students, and the winners get prizes, and it motivates them, it encourages them to think and strive, and the topics are always not textbook based. They are outside textbooks, so they are motivated and encouraged to think outside the classroom, to think about the bigger world, to think about what they can do next. So these are some of the things that I do to encourage them, to motivate them. Yeah.
Okay, I really like the positives, but any challenge? Do you face any challenges?
Every day. Every day is tough. Though you have those who will always try to doubt you, those who will try to throw stones at you, poke jokes at you, try to, dig holes into everything you do. But you don't let it stop you. Once a while it will hit you. You relax, but then you pick yourself up and you go. Because I believe that you don't let anybody take what is yours from you. And for me, your heart, your soul, your body, your brain, your mind, those are the things that belong to you. These ones, they are material things. Today, it can get lost. It can get lost. The award that I was given today, yes, most influential woman. One of my daughters was holding it, taking a picture, and it dropped. So it's shipped. Does it take away from the fact that I've been honored? No. You understand? It is still me. That is just a plaque to show for it. So always try to add value to yourself. To yourself, no matter what. And one of the things that my father taught me, and I share with my young friends all the time, is that the best form of revenge is to succeed. The best form of revenge is to succeed. You know my story years ago, all the things that were said about me. Today I'm here. Some of the people, they can't talk to me now. When I go to places, I'm with them. Who gets the honor? Who gets the respect? Prove yourself. Keep going. One day, your day of honor will come. Today is my day of honor. Tomorrow it may be yours. Yes.
Your life is really an inspiration. But before you go, I would like to know one thing. Do you have a foundation? Like, do you nurture people?
Yes. I have 2 foundations. That's the Girl in Need Foundation. I raise funds to send girls to school. It's been running for the past 80 years. We take care of babies to 18 years. Pay for their school fees. Some of them we have to buy sponge, we have to buy toothpaste, toothbrush, everything for them. Sometimes, God forgive me, underwear when they are going to school, free SHS, but the things that they need to get to school, they don't have it. And some of them, the primary, the junior high, you still have to pay. So I have that foundation. And then I have the Awo Danswa reading project. Awo Danswa is my stool name, the name that I was given when my husband married me. And that's what I use for the library, and then encouraging reading, and then, letting people understand the power of knowledge. So those are the 2 foundations. But the other thing, every day I mentor people. If everybody calls me Auntie Gifty, Mommy, Mama, and everything. Everybody is my daughter, is my son, and I have an open house policy. So when you come to my office, I never lock my door. And I tell my staff all the time that I have an open door. The fact that my door is open should tell you that you can walk to me anytime to say anything or to ask anything. Never see me as up there and you down. We are together. There are things I've learned that you can benefit from, and there are things that I haven't learned. You, a young person coming, I can learn from you.
Wow, your life is really an inspiration, and more grease to your elbows. But before we go, your book, A Bit of Me, is there any limitation in terms of age range?
No. It's for once you can read. Once you can read, it's good for you. I have one of the president of the Infants My Girls Association. She bought some for her grandchildren, 6, 7, 8 years. It's in there. You know me. I don't use loud, foul language, no profane, nothing. So all ages and everybody needs inspiration. Listen, Odate, there's something that inspiration can do that money cannot buy.
Tell me.
If you are inspired to do something, you don't care whatever comes your way. You don't care whether you have money or not. You will dare. You will take the risk to go. You will walk to me and say, Auntie Gifty, I just want to talk to you. I want you to help me. But if you don't have that inspiration, you can have all the one, you will waste it. You will waste it. But inspiration is very powerful. It's very, very powerful, and we need to. We have young people, 6, 7 years, who are committing suicide these days because they feel neglected. They feel nobody is for them. They feel they are the only ones going through the things that they go through. So these are some of the things. When you give the book, they read and like, oh, so even Auntie Gifty went through that. So Auntie Gifty has been depressed before. So Auntie Gifty has, been low and hit the bottomless pit before. And then the figure, that's my life. I like to use my life as an example to let people know that if I can do it, if I am here today, girl, boy, listen, you have a bigger chance to do much better than me. Yes. So hand in hand, we do this together. No one left behind, because leadership can be very lonely. To be the only person up there is not fun. But when you're surrounded with great men and women, you look back and you see great young people coming. You look ahead, you see great people ahead of you. It's very exciting. No need to be in competition with anybody. No, the best competition is yourself. Always add value to yourself. Don't forget this.
In all your submissions has always been has been inspiring, has been motivational.
Well, that's it, we are finished.
Of course. But before we go, I want to know where we can get the books. Aside Amazon, where can we get it?
Okay, Amazon for those outside, but those in Accra, call 0543 618182. 0543 618182. We have copies in Kumasi, in Obuasi, in Koforidua, in Cape Coast, in Tamale, Accra, Takoradi, and Tama. So when you call the number, they will tell you where to get it. And you can also send Momo to that number, and wherever you are, we will send you a copy of the book as well.
Wow, congrats once again.